Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's a really good crowd today. I see our council members, former council members. Thank you for coming out. We couldn't have done it without your help and without your support. We are here today to put into operation, actually, the Rivers Protection and Overflow Reduction Tunnel. This is the 3R port that we've been talking about for several years. It's 5 miles in length, 220 feet down below the Earth's surface, and it's going to be able to keep nearly 900 million gallons of combined sewage out of our rivers. So it's really quite a win. This is a game changer for everybody. Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker recognizes the importance of investing in these initiatives. She knows that they strengthen and safeguard our community, and she joins us now.
With us. It's hard to believe that this project is finally coming to a fruition. It's been a long time, a long journey, and lots of people have been involved in making sure that today comes to fruition. Fort Wayne has set a tremendous example of turning what would be called a challenge into an opportunity to improve the quality of our rivers and to enhance the quality of life for our entire community. It takes a lot of work to go into separating our wastewater from our clean water, and it is no light task. So city utilities, along with our residents and neighborhoods, came together to develop a solution that makes our city a better place, better stewards of our environment, and a place where businesses, individuals, and families can invest into our community, which helps us become the overall jewel and jealous community that many people see. And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to be here today. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of making this day come to completion. And I can't wait for our rivers to continue to be a place where we have fun on the rivers, and then knowing that they're clean because we've separated the waters. So thank you all.
As a former president of the Foster Park neighborhood, Kody Tinnel has seen firsthand the project right in his own neighborhood. He first had to witness the consolidation sewer and diversion structure that went underneath the Rudisill and Broadway intersection, 4 stories deep, right under that intersection. And it was about a year, maybe just under a year. So he's also seen what's been going on at Foster Park, where the tunnel actually begins and flows to where we are now, is where it is. So he's going to join us now to share what he's noticed and about the project as well.
Thank you, Frank, and thank you to everyone who's been part of this project. As he mentioned, I live just a few houses away from Foster Park, where you know that a lot of the other construction action has been taking place over the last couple of years. Moved into that neighborhood in 2014, and can say that I think the majority of the time in that neighborhood is we've seen all sorts of construction in and around Foster Park as part of this project. So it's been you know, something that has involved a bit of patience. There's been a bit of dust, some noise, some traffic, things like that. But fortunately, we know how important this project is to the long-term health of our city, our community. We know how important it is to provide safe, reliable utility services to all of the residents in our service area. We know how important it is to celebrate our rivers, and part of that really involves making sure that they're as clean as they can be. And obviously, a project like this, there was a federal mandate, but I like knowing that I think this was the right thing to do, even if it was the thing we had to do, right? We know that we need to invest in our rivers. We know that there's opportunity to continue celebrating our rivers. There's been so much momentum in our community with riverfront development and getting people onto the water again in a way that they probably haven't seen for many decades because of past issues. So really excited to see this project come to a close. I know that the residents in our neighborhood are excited to see the construction go away and to see this system really work for us in a positive way. So with that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's played a part with the project, the local decision makers, and especially the city utilities team and the contractors that have made all of this a reality. I can assure you I'm no engineer, but it's been fun to learn about everything that goes into a huge project like this. So thank you.
Thank you, Kody. I know we have a number of neighborhood people here today. Just hold up your hands if you live in a neighborhood where there's been construction and traffic. Yeah. So I know that you guys are very committed to cleaning up the rivers, but it's certainly we understand the challenges that you've been through. This project does reflect our commitment as a community to the well-being and quality of life for the future. It represents a pledge and prioritizes sustainable solutions for our community. Kumar Menon is our Director of City Utilities, and he joins us now, Sharon.
I honestly thought not that this was so long to come, but here we are, darker hair when I started, a lot less of it now, a lot grayer, but here we are. And we're here because of stalwarts of our community like staff, Rose, people that saw the need and acted upon it and made sure that the community rallied around us. We have so many people to thank. I can't go through that entire list. There are a few people in the community that, as Frank mentioned, have been incredibly supportive of this effort. And then I would be remiss if I didn't talk about council support over the years. We have a few former council members here. I want to say thank you all for supporting us, for believing in us, and continuing to work with us, knowing the challenges that we face, the things that we continue to have to do to keep our community flourishing. Frank, do I have to do this?
Yes.
Okay. I keep forgetting. I also want to say a personal thanks to Mayor Tom Henry, under whom we started this project. He was the signatory of the Untitled Control Plan. And I also want to say thanks to Dr. Crawford. He was a huge supporter of this right from the beginning. And again, all these people and more. And Councilwoman Tucker was also a councilwoman. She's seen all these projects come to fruition. I thank you all for being here. This represents about 10,000 employees working on these projects over the years, about 130 different companies, and over almost $500 million worth of investment. But we're seeing the results of that. Our rivers are so much more friendly. Our people are now starting to celebrate the rivers and build around them. And that is the ultimate goal. While we do the sewer separation and treatment, that is almost a byproduct of what this project does. It builds our community into something bigger and better than what we found. So thank you for being here, and thank you to everyone who worked on this project and supported it. Appreciate it.
This deep rock tunnel will provide capacity and capture overflows well into the next century. Over 100 years is what we know that it will serve us, and that's pretty impressive. It's been a significant feat from an engineering standpoint and a construction standpoint. And Matthew Wirtz, who is our Director of Engineering for City Utilities, he joins us now.
Thanks, Frank. Indeed, this was a pretty big accomplishment, and it's one of the largest public projects that's happened in the city of Fort Wayne's history. Mama Joe was our tunnel boring machine. That journey was mostly underground and unseen, but definitely, as Frank and Kumar mentioned, we did impact neighborhoods, drop shafts. We managed to close some pretty major or restrict lanes in some pretty major roads like Superior, Clinton, Lafayette, Luso, Broadway, that were definitely growing pains and impacts to our public and community. It's a pretty extensive effort to modernize the sewer system where there wasn't even a treatment plant here in Fort Wayne until the 1940s. So the original solution was dilution in the rivers, and we're now we've come a long ways now with this project. This project was massive. When we first started getting into the tunnel, a couple council members, we went to Indianapolis and visited the Indianapolis tunnel. We went to Columbus, Ohio, and some other communities, and it was just like, can we do this? It's a pretty big project, and for a community of our size and for our engineering team, but we've had great partners, and here we are now celebrating it as super successful. Tunnel's purpose, it's pretty simple. It's deep underground, and so flow that used to kind of flow horizontally pulling from pipes, gets to a point now it's going to drop down, come from as far away as Foster Park, over 5 miles from here, and will flow to here's the wastewater treatment plant here just on this site, and then get treated instead of going directly into the river. So a huge environmental benefit to our community and to our rivers. We do still have some work. The tunnel is in operation. Actually, today's rain was the first rain to get into the tunnel. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
We do have work in the Foster Park area, just for everybody. That is the last pieces of pipe and infrastructure going in. That'll bring flow into the tunnel, additional flow into the tunnel. That completion deadline is at the end of next year. We believe we'll be well ahead of that. But again, thanks for your patience in the Foster Park area. It has been a long time out there. We recognize the impacts and the sacrifices that the communities in those areas have made. I'm with Kumar as far as I've been working on this since we negotiated it, and it was the right thing to do. But it was we did have a compliance deadline. We couldn't have done it with without so many people, and there's folks here, engineers that have started this and gone. We have people that are here that was even involved in this before I started. We have Dan Deeb, our attorney, Dante Zettler, an environmental consultant engineer, guys from our team, Mark Genzik, Mike Keister, guys that had 20-plus year careers and involved in this, and then whether they made it with us or not yet. And our existing staff, Anne Marie, Zach, we have so many great people on the team that can't even come close. But Mayor, thank you. Sorry for my name. As a councilwoman and obviously as our mayor, former and current council members, those were not easy votes to support the rates and even allowing this project to be appreciated. Utility advisory group, same thing. There's no way. First presenting this to you, hey, we don't think we're going to do a 40-foot kind of sewer. We think we're going to do a 200-foot deep top tunnel. Getting your support was great. So I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
We're now going to be setting up to cut the ribbon, and I do see that there's some people that aren't up here. You want to come up, anybody who's on a board from any of those neighborhoods that we talked about, please come up. And then also I see some people that should be up here. John Stafford, who helped with the negotiation of the long-term control plan, should be up here. Mary Jeansley, come on up. Mike Jeansley, they were very instrumental in getting the word out and communicating right from the beginning. So we're going to get these mic stands out of the way if we could, and we'll be handing out some. Yes, we will be doing more cuts, and we would like everybody to walk away with the mic forward over there. All right. Everybody move up to the ribbon. Cut in the white section out on the logo. So wait just a minute. We'll count you down. Make sure you have enough. You're all right. Okay, hold it up a little higher. And pull it tighter on the ends. All right. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Anybody else who's here, any other neighborhood people, any interested people from the community, any workers, come on up. Construction. We do have video for you to look at over there. You can see some of the construction that's gone on. We also have steps so you can look over and look down below. And we have a gate. Don't forget to have a piece of gate.
I didn't want to get in his way.
Yeah, so we're going to make scissors.
I know. My stomach turns, John. Another round.
Okay. So if we can scoot down this a little bit.
I'm sorry. That makes my stomach turn.
Okay. We can get the ribbon out.
Oh, I got rid of that down. Oh, man.
Tell me what I'm told. We can do it. You want to get in there and do it?
Fill in. All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.